What's up guys, I'm Metalhead, I'm doing 150 classic albums, baby, and yeah, I'm also doing new releases, and MGK released a new mixtape. I did not know it was coming out today, and I've also never heard Wiz Khalifa's songs or mixtapes, and I haven't heard too many of MGK's original mixtapes. I've heard Hotel Diablo, I thought it was quite nice. I thought Lace Up was pretty decent. All of these were ages ago, so if you want reactions to them, I'd be happy to do them. And I didn't like Binge, and weirdly General Admission I wasn't a massive fan of. So when it comes to MGK, his rapping is a bit of a hit or miss to me. I like his pop punk stuff, and I thought the new metal track was pretty decent. So yeah, I'm coming into this with the expectations that there's a chance I just might not like it. But that's probably, I don't know. I'll be curious. I don't know much about Wiz Khalifa except the name, the fact that he features on a lot of amazing pop tracks from like 2010s, and yeah, that's it. I don't think I know a name of a single mixtape or album from Wiz. And if you think that there is like an amazing Wiz Khalifa project, again, I would happily love to listen to it because yeah, I'm new to it. Let's see how it goes.
Given my time, I know that I won't get it back.
I like this beat, kind of cloud rappy.
Might have some,
like ASAP Rocky sort of stuff.
But
in the early 20s.
Mind off track, don't even know how to relax. I just get better with practice. Come stay in the stash. Wake up, work harder than average. Like every day is my last. Filling the paper with gas. Tell my son take out the trash. Already made a few classics. I'm focused on raising a man. My daughter is next. I call it a flex.
This is a really nice beat. Who did the production on it? Isaac Dan, 5K Jordan. Good shit, dude. This sounds very good for that mixtape.
I gotta win for the ones that I love. I take a L, then I'm getting back up. On this level, it is only us. I gotta win for the ones that I love. I gotta win for the ones that I love. I take a L, then I'm getting back up. On this level, it is only us.
I had no idea that I've never even thought about MGK being on a cloud rap beat, because despite the fact that he was around this sort of era, like this blog era that he talks about, like the 2010s, 2011, all that sort of stuff. I don't know if there's any, like, he did Wild Boy. It's like he was doing southern hip hop stuff rather than cloud rap stuff, unless I missed it. I've never really heard him on a beat like this, which is, I don't know, I like how he has changed up his like delivery and style to like match it a bit more. Yeah, like this doesn't sound like him from 2011. It sounds like he's trying to do the cloud rap stuff.
On this level, it is only us. Go against me, then I'm rolling you up. Skip out of small talking, I'm to the point. I'm walking up at this joint. I got in my left pocket. I gotta start living right. I got kids like Leroy. Fresh out the shower, I'm rolling the flower. I call up the homies, be there in an hour. I'm driving 101 miles an hour. I'll take loyalty over money and power. I barely graduated, now my daughter is going to college. That's real knowledge. Stuck at the bottom, so I had to elevate it. My career got hydraulics. Y'all be infatuated with celebrities that got kids and ain't real fathers. Same ones that claiming that they gonna hit, but they don't do shit. They real dodgers. I'm ride or die for the fam. If I say it, then that's who I am. I might post something on Insta, but I'm really just doing this for the grams. That's what I need when
this is good.
Overseas,
like,
but I'm from the land. My
very good.
Still my managers and my brothers in the band. I gotta win for the ones that I love. I gotta win for the ones that I love. I take a L, then I'm getting back up. On this level, it is only us. I gotta win for the ones that I love. I gotta win for the ones that I love. I take a L, then I'm getting back up. On this level, it is only us. On this level, it is only us.
I feel like this is really nice homage. Like, I remember him talking about how, like, I think I was watching Popcast and he said that he had to do like a Midwest like staccatic sort of flow on his newest rap album. This is obviously the mixtape, and he wants to like pay homage a lot of the time. I'm very curious to see how he pays homage to a lot of different sounds, because I know MGK for his like pop rap sort of stuff mostly, and then like Wild Boy, so like Hotel Diablo rap, and then Wild Boy, and I guess Hollywood Whore has kind of like a Linkin Park sort of vibe to it. But yeah, the fact I haven't seen him be like as much of a chameleon, I guess, and seeing him be a chameleon for this style, which I think is probably like this cloud rap sort of genre when it comes to this era, I feel like is the best aged, because like ASAP Rocky stuff is absolutely beloved. Speaking of, I did the 2011. I like that project a lot. And after this, I'm actually recording Long Live ASAP and listening to that for the first time. So it's going to be interesting to listen to this and then that. But from what I remember listening to the 2011 project, this is like a really good, like, chameleon of that sound. Like I would kind of like an MGK Cloud Rap album or mixtape. That'd be kind of sick.
Us. On this level, it is only us. Go against me, then I'm rolling you up.
Also, like, the subject matter is nice. Like, mature and shit.
Thump in the back just to ride around, just dumping this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm impressed. Also, what a sick beat, dude. Like, the producers fucking slapped with this one. If you've never watched one of my videos before, I do ratings on the side. These are my first listen ratings. I listen to these projects multiple times over before I post them to my Discord. You can chat to me about my ratings. I'm always active in there. There's about 1,000 people in there. And yeah, I'm always active. I love chatting to my community. I also post the Album of the Year, which is the music rating website. I use the 600 reviews. It's about like 1,400. The background to me is before this channel existed, I basically only listened to like Linkin Park, Bring Me the Horizon, which is actually roughly how I got introduced to MGK because of the 2017 Chester Bennington one. He did a really cool paper cuts. But yeah, I've been listening like before this channel. I listened to like 10 albums front to back, and I had never listened to like Nirvana for the first time, or I never listened to so many artists. Like I never listened to Nas or Wu-Tang. But now I have. I went to Wu-Tang's concert. That shit's sick. I also got 36 Chambers signed, which was also sick. But yeah. I've also never listened to DMX, which I know is a massive influence on MGK, and I know he's a massive legend. I would absolutely fucking love if someone over on my Patreon requests that, because my average rating is a 6 out of 10 over those 1,300 albums, because I have 200 subs over on Patreon, and that's where I get all of my albums, because once you sub, you have the ability to request an album, and it's $5 a month starting out, and then it goes up to like $10, $13 depending on the length. If you want like an album that's like 90 minutes long, it's longer, but if you want like one that's 30 minutes, it's like $5. But yeah. I would love to do DMX, but because of Patreon, they're always going to request like good shit. Like they're going to request Thriller by Michael Jackson, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's a good album. So if I'm getting a bunch of albums that are really good and classics like that, my average rating is going to be a bit higher. So that's why it's a 6 out of 10. I think spiritually it's a 5 out of 10 because I think something's a 5.1. I think it's above average. And with that being said, I think this is like a great track, like a genuinely great homage to like the cloud rap of this scene. And I think for me, I didn't listen to a lot of this era of cloud rap, but before this channel, one of the only other genres I listened to was like emo rap stuff, so like Lil Peep, Juice WRLD, and they dabbled into that quite a bit, like also like Kill Station and shit like that. So yeah, this seems like, I don't know, it's homely. I like the beat, it was really good, and they did really well on that. Also, did Wiz Khalifa also rap on any cloud rap sort of beats? Because are they both being a chameleon to that sound? Because it sounds really good. Like they sound like naturals on it. But yeah, let's go to Everything Tatted Up.
Yeah. Good weed and good ink. That's a real lifestyle. Yeah. Everything tatted. A show.
Different producers on this beat too. That's cool.
Matter of fact, we can't go back. Hey.
I tattoo my face, I tattoo my neck, I tattoo my hands, legs, arms, back, chest.
I like how MGK always has like he has a bit of like a punky energy to everything. Like even in his rap stuff. Like there's like an underbelly there.
Never thought it mattered.
Blacked out both my sleeves, that shit look like fashion.
Started out with one, now my body tatted.
I like Wiz
my body since 13. Fresh out of juvie, that's first thing. RIP tat on my forearm. Fuck a job, I want the worst things. Bricks on my stomach, I paid them 300. You added the area code that I'm from. Selling the zip just
That's a nice one, delivery though.
Black on my skin like it's black on my lungs. I got designs on my torso. What the fuck I need a shirt for? We only
pretty decent beat too. I know, it was solid.
Came up around all the trap boys. I'm in the whip with a goth hoe. I know that she got a man now, but she never been with a boss though.
There's like a cheeky vibe to a lot of his like braggadocious lines, which I appreciate.
I tattoo my face, I tattoo my neck, I tattoo my hands, legs, arms, back, chest. Freaks come out at night, 12 a.m. we active.
Never gave a fuck, never thought it mattered.
Blacked out both my sleeves, that shit look like fashion.
Started out with one, now my body tatted. She just got a man's name on her. She just got an airplane on her. Better than putting the
I like the
chain on her.
G-Funky sort of stuff too.
I'ma pay for it. 8 hours make you wait.
Or it reminds me of G-Funky at least.
She don't want love, she like pain more.
Like, I'm not sure, like, if that were, obviously because, West Coast, I don't know if there was a lot of, like, 2011 mixtape or blog era stuff that had a lot of that, like, sort of G-Funky sound. I'm curious because the first track felt so well crafted for the homage that it was doing to me. But I'm not a massive, like, I don't have massive knowledge of the blog era. So were there a lot of tracks that sort of sounded like this beat? And if so, like, who were the people that were doing beats like this? Were there, like, the only person I can think of that's like 2011 West Coast, I think, is Joey Badass. Like, did Joey Badass hop on the beats like this? And if he didn't or whatever, like, who did? Yeah, I just want to learn.
Call me when I land, says you wanna link up. Roll the tree up, tatted everything you could think of. Know a dope artist, he a genius. All the bad bitches about to see this.
Wiz has such a smoothness to him.
I don't need a reason. I tattoo my face, I tattoo my hands. So you know it's me and all.
I really like
this. Rolling up grams. Tats when I lift up my sleeve. Tats when I lift up my pants. Said it before and I meant it. Ink my whole body and stuck to the plan.
I tattoo my face, I tattoo my neck, I tattoo my hands, legs, arms.
I'm kind of excited for the rap album.
I tattoo my face, I tattoo my neck.
That's pretty good.
I tattoo my hands, legs, arms, back, chest. Freaks come out at night, 12 a.m. we active.
Never gave a
It's very
fuck,
polished.
Never thought it mattered.
Blacked out both my sleeves, that shit look like fashion.
Started out with one, now my body tatted.
Like, I would say, like, my biggest issue, if you watch my Fix Your Face reaction, like, the biggest issue I can have with some MGK stuff is the studio recording not sounding as fucking hard as the, like, live recording. Because I went to his concert, and Lost Americana didn't hit for me in the studio version until I listened to it in concert form. I was like, oh shit, this is fucking sick. And then I listened back to it, and I was like, oh, I actually really like some of these songs that I didn't love on the first one. But this mixtape actually doesn't have that so far. Like, these two tracks, like, it has like enough punch for me to be like, oh, I'm into this. Like, it has like a head bobby sort of nature to it, where sometimes the beat, it doesn't translate to me on the studio version. It feels a bit sterile or something like that. But that hasn't been the case so far with this, which is sick. I would say this is a 7. Like, I think it's a good track. 3 tracks, like, from just the parts that I know of this era of rap, like, they're doing a really fucking good job of, like, bouncing between so many different styles and then doing them quite well. Like, the production is quite clean, the fucking rapping performance here is sick, and this one I feel like showcases the rapping performance a bit more, because with like the cloud rap, it's like a lot more atmospheric, where like the beat does a lot of the lifting and then you kind of like flow with the beat. So it's like, oh, you could, someone that isn't the best rapper can kind of get carried by their production. I don't mean to call people out or whatever, but like Chris Travis, I listen to his, it's like the beats are fucking immaculate, but he's not that good of a rapper at all. And he doesn't have much charisma on the mic. But so when you listen to Family Everything, it's like, okay, this could be, it still could have a chance of like the beats carrying it, but then if you listen to Everything Tatted, has a solid little vibe to it, and this one, the rap performances are sick, and it doesn't, like, the like fast, like spitty sort of flow stuff doesn't come across like to me like a lot of like the cringe late 2010s Eminem inspired rappers, where they're just trying to be lyrical miracle. Like, there's some fire within MGK's performance, and you can also see it with Wiz, because Wiz has such like a chilled back, like laid back sort of performance on on the other tracks, but on this one he has a bit of that vigor as well, and they kind of match each other's energy quite well. I like it. Oh, pretty little guitar back.
Yeah, I see the world in blue, so I
like
spend
MGK
green on
Wiz.
the things that I couldn't have. The poppy seeds in bloom, I might break.
This is kind of similar to like Bloom Arrow, I think.
I can't find
Vocally.
peace with
Or
you
like,
now. I'm broken down in pieces.
or like
I know that.
Little
Inhale my
Diablo singing a
thoughts
bit.
and hold back. I stress smoke trying to control that.
Wake up to my best today, cause I might not see tomorrow. Gaining all, that's the price you pay, cause they build you up to watch it all fall down. Wake up to my best today, cause I might not see tomorrow. Gaining all, that's the price you pay, cause they build you up to watch it all fall down.
It's killing me softly, and that's how I want it. This
I do love
life
MGK's
will
voice.
cost me, so I
But that's the
fill
nice
my
like level of like
pockets.
rough.
It's killing me softly, and that's how I want it.
So this is a
life
good
will
fucking project.
cost me,
This is a
so
good
I fill
project.
my pockets.
Can't let it get the best of me. I'm down, getting up's
Dude,
the
I
only
like
thing
Wiz
that's
a lot.
next for me. I paid the cost, the stress is free and control, but you don't choose your own destiny.
I actually kind of, I'm sorry to pause it, but like with Wiz, I haven't, as I said, I haven't heard like any of his projects, but I feel like he's routinely slept on. Like I feel like there's a lot of tracks that are massive hits that like a rapper would be on, and they would get so much more talk than Wiz gets. Like it sounds weird because it doesn't get mentioned at all, but like Living Young, Wild and Free, like Wiz being on that track, that is a fucking banger. Like that is like a, probably like I grew up when I was like 10, 11 when that came out. Like that was my fucking track. I loved that. Like I grew up to listen to Linkin Park and all that shit, but that song was easily my favorite. It's like around that time of like Stereo Hearts and Living Young, Wild and Free and a bunch of Bruno Mars stuff. That was one of my favorite Bruno Mars stuff. I really like Snoop Dogg on that track, and I thought Wiz, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Wiz to me was like the standout person on that track. And I feel like if another artist had tracks like that big and that good, they would be spoken about more, because like Wiz Khalifa is a household name. But when I like in music discussions that I've been in for the last like 2 years or whatever, in like all these music communities, no one has mentioned Wiz Khalifa like once to me, which is kind of cringe and annoying. Because I want to actually know what are the best Wiz albums. I want to check them out because I love his voice. He also has a very distinct voice, like, which also doesn't make sense to me of why he doesn't get like mentioned more often. And I don't see him talked about or his projects or anything like that, because if he was just a part of the wave, like, and he kind of just sounded like everyone else, I could maybe get that. Like, oh, he has a hit, but like, no, everyone forgets him. Kind of like a G-Eazy or something. But when it comes to Wiz, he has a distinct voice. Like, as soon as, like, ever since I was like 10, as soon as I hear one word by Wiz, I know who that is. Like, it's just instant. It's kind of like if you hear Snoop Dogg, you just know who Snoop Dogg is. But yeah, crazy.
Let's run it up, it's been a long week. Sometimes I don't speak. I take these pounds and get them off me. Let's roll it up and burn the whole tree. I bring my own piece.
It's just
Up in
so
the
chill.
clouds, but I'm low key.
I get dubs while I catch C's.
I like how it builds. The production's really fucking good. Very not compressed.
Made it out cold winters, we ain't have no heat. On the corner, I was clutching on a OE. I'm on the center stage, we was in the nosebleeds. I got rich, and that ain't fake shit, cause the whole world know me, and I'm still lonely.
Wake up to my best today, cause I might not see tomorrow.
This shit's so good.
Gain it all, that's the price you pay, cause they build you up to watch it all fall down. Wake up to my best today, cause I might not see tomorrow. Gain it all, that's the price you pay, cause they build you up to watch it all fall down.
It's killing me
Oh. MGK's voice is getting better and better. I already liked his tone and shit like that, but this is nice.
It's killing me softly.
I wonder if him being healthier makes his singing better.
This life will cost me, so I fill my pockets. I see the world in blue, so
Might be my
I
favorite
spend
track on
green
there.
on the things that I couldn't have. The poppy seeds in bloom, I might break it down, pack it up in a
It's
clear
crazy.
bag. I can't find peace with you now. I'm broken down in pieces. I know that. Inhale all my thoughts and hold back. I stress smoke trying to control that.
Dude, actually, like, this is so great. It's so refreshing because I don't know. If people watch this video, I don't want to always, I don't know, be a little shithead that like shit talks things, but like this year's music has been bad, especially by like mainstream artists. It has not been good. So to actually get a mainstream artist, even if it's a bit of like a going down a trip down memory lane sort of thing. It's so nice to have a mainstream artist actually put in some fucking effort into a project, because it has just been so scarce lately. Last year, 2025 was great for music. I listened to 300 albums from that year, and I thought it was pretty great. We're halfway through this year, and it's just dud after dud from like so many big artists. Like Kanye didn't put a lot of work into his stuff. J. Cole probably did one of his best projects, I guess. Drake didn't. I think A$AP Rocky was all right, but it wasn't like super insane. Just, I don't know. We've had so many like insane superstar artists drop, and they just haven't hit how they should hit, with the name and the recognition that they have. So for this track to for this project to be genuinely just quite fucking great is such a breath of fresh air. I think I've heard snippets of this, and I don't know if I'll enjoy it, but
sounds good, real good. Yup.
I think the Spotify version sounds better than the YouTube version, because I've heard snippets of this from the YouTube one, and it feels like the mixing and like production sounds so much more large to me.
What's happening? We was in the race, we lapped them.
I like this, like the electronics sort of like crunchiness on the beat is really nice.
Let our feelings go, we didn't trap them. I was gone at first, but now I'm back again. You like action, we had a lot of baggage, we packed them. We went all the way, so you wanna stay. No one's perfect here, we all make mistakes. Can't change the past, but we have right now. Let's get over ourselves, be grown about it and talk it out. Live for the moment, let's change the vibe now. Heard them say that we wouldn't make it, now we prove them wrong when they doubt. I keep on running, running like I'm in a race. I'm missing out more for every second I waste. I'm pushing harder, I'm going out for first place. Keep you from running, keep you from
That's cute.
running away. I felt love come near me, then you run away.
I don't usually have this because I'm pretty open, but like it's leading up maybe too like cheesy.
I know it's wrong, but you bad.
But
Got me acting right. I'm daydreaming about you, so I'm
he's
back
delivering.
tonight. Let's make a movie, me and you under the flashing lights. Crazy kind, you know that's my type. Show 'em what's some real action like. She's independent, no major, and plus she naughty by nature. You know I like to burn rolls of money, and I like to roll and burn papers. And I know you off for work later, so I'm texting you to come through. Top floor, no neighbors, only thing missing is you. Put your feet up, paint my initials on your toes. You a diva, but from me you acting like a hoe. Aquafina, I can see you.
it's just cute. It kind of has like a cliche sort of vibe to it where like it is a bit cheesy, but I love it. Like it's a bit of Beyonce flavor sort of thing. Like it's just so sugary sweet, but it's like I kind of like it.
You right now, all day, sun up to sundown.
Always loud, so you know it's me. Standing in the crowd, but you notice me.
Fuck,
In your
Wiz is
heart's where
nice.
I hope to be, and right next to you is where I'm supposed to be.
I wonder who Valerie Reyes is. I'll give it a 6.5, like a decent and good track. Because that's where I'm feeling. It's solid.
Lord, like, you know what I mean? You gotta give it to him. It's a gift, right?
Yeah, Wiz, let's take them back to the blog era one time.
I don't mean to do this because I feel like you shouldn't have to if you know anything about like MGK's career and stuff like that. But I feel like with MGK, I feel the want to showcase that like I'm actually a bit of a music snob. So it's so weird being in these spaces now because everyone over like underrates MGK. Like I'll pull up the album of the year. I'm not going to detour this too much, but like as you can see, like the user scores, which is just what like normal people do, and the critics are like Rolling Stones, all of that. Like there is just stupid ratings on these just because of, if I'm being honest, like nothing. Like the Eminem beef, MGK was in the right for that. Corey Taylor stuff, if I remember correctly, I think he's even in the right in that. But like all this stuff just like lowly rated for no reason. But if we go to even like my channel, like my one, I'm quite fucking snobbish. Like if you look at all of my highest rated, like all my 10s, I've listened about like 1,400 albums or something like that. It says 1,000 ratings. I have a bunch in like re-rates or whatever, but I've done all the ones that I think might be 10s and re-rates. So out of the 1,400 albums, these are just my 10s, and it's like you might have like a bit of an out there pick with Pierce Veil, who knows, but like it's just Bruce Springsteen, Michael Jackson, Deftones, like Pink Floyd. I don't like that I'm doing this sort of like proving my fucking music taste or whatever the fuck, but there is such like a weird narrative that like real music listeners or people like don't like MGK, and it's like all of the legends like DMX and all of that wax lyrical about MGK, and like my music taste here is snobbish as fuck. Like all of these albums are the most snobby like ones ever, which by the way I say that with love because I love all these albums, but yeah, it just makes no sense to me because like it's like these fake intellectual sort of listeners, because I'm not even going to portray myself as that way. I actually wish my top albums that I do ratings on weren't so safe and so critic acclaimed and stuff like that. I wish they were a bit more abnormal. I wish I could say like, oh, I have a Bring Me the Horizon album there, I guess, but like I wish I could do that. But even if I go into that lens of like I have the same sort of music taste as those snobby little hipsters, and like I like MGK stuff here. Like it's obviously good. Like this is obviously good. It makes no sense to me why. I'm sorry to be on a little rant, but it just makes no sense to me. It's like if you listen to the beats here, really good. Their production, like their delivery is really snappy, and it fits every single track and style that they're trying to do. And they have really good chemistry off each other, which is really cool. I don't know if there's any other Wiz or MGK projects, but I would like to know because their chemistry is quite decent. Yeah. Also, is Girl Next Door like anything from the blog era? Because it didn't remind me of anything like that, where like the other ones did.
I used to care.
They remind me of Cliche more.
But not anymore. Found out life wasn't fair all on my own.
Right.
Take me away, away from it all. I just want a simple life, but nothing too small.
Kind of sounds like Bo Burnham's to me.
When you work hard, you'll find that you can free your mind. Get more the less you try. The best things come with time.
I'm not this hasn't grabbed me just yet.
Don't wait too long. Don't move too slow. Here I go to the top of the world with everyone. If you like to party, then you're not.
I like this quite a bit, but like I feel like that intro is very long for me. Like this is alright, but the build up, what I don't know. I like.
Ain't nothing wrong. Say hey, 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 I like being stoned. Alright, yeah. And if you wanna roll one, then you gotta roll two for me. Hey, I like being stoned, stoned. Hey, this is for the real stoners, the real smokers, the fucking blow your budget on green, the leaf blowers. Pouring hella drinks in the cup cause the week's over. The parties that you had so long, they leave sober.
This does remind me of early 2010s. I guess like for me, it's just like a sound that didn't age the best for me, I think. But it's like, it's cool, it's sort of inoffensive to me.
I'm chilling in some Dickies and hot socks, and I got flavors, roll them up, it's time to hot box, yeah. Till I tell her, fuck it, take the top off, yeah, hey. If you like to party, then you're not alone.
Yeah, I don't mind this. I don't like the build up as much. Chorus is alright. And the style of the rules a tiny bit. Not my cup of tea. So I think like, 3.5, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's just
If you
amazing.
wanna roll one, then you gotta roll two for me. Hey, I like being stoned.
It's like you're gonna hit on something that I might not love if you're doing so much eclectic stuff. Oh, this reminds me of like kind of Drakey.
Yeah, okay, I'm
So
a little
big
jet
stuff that
lag
you do.
right now. I'm still up in the sky, ain't touched down. I got 100 stamps on my passport. Got 100 grams on me, I'm a transport. And when I land, I'ma roll a baseball bat. Out in Europe in a Cleveland baseball hat. Stacking euros for the hotel smoke fees. And the plug's gonna charge like a mo fee. Hit the tour group text, where we at next? Can't even pronounce the city, that's a big flex. My boy a hoe, he be scrolling through his index. I be chilling with my guitar and my cigarettes.
17-hour flight, I'ma sleep 10.
I love boyz. There's so much chemistry with their voices. They work so well together.
But if you know what I know, them some good friendships. Could've said long ago, this is good as it gets. But I wake up every day still in the trenches. Show up everywhere, cause scented. Now they here to stay like they gifted. I said it, I meant it.
The road's like that, I'm cold like that. I'm looking for my other half, trying to become whole like that. My soul's like
the
that, I'm
delivery.
chose like that. I'm elevated, so you know I gotta wear my clothes like that. Black Margiela in a Drees top. Cuff up the bottom of my pants, see Chanel socks. That's about the only thing that I'll expose like that. I've been broken, now I can't go back. Someone keeps calling, keeps me from home. I go through this often, I'm back on my own. Someone keeps calling, keeps me from home. I go through this often, I'm back on my own.
I feel like a lot of his songwriting recently, like a lot of the raps and stuff like that from MGK, maybe like Lost Americana and this a bit, maybe more so this. I don't know where it started, but there seems to be a lot of like a shedding of ego in a lot of ways, where like the way he's writing, it feels like, I don't know, it feels happier and healthier. Like if whatever, like the topics that he's writing about here feels like when he's writing down on paper or whatever he does to talk about this topic and like the way he's ruminating on this, it feels like it is doing it in the process of shedding that anxiety instead of writing from that experience and like being stuck in it, I guess. Like this, what like the way that he writes about his struggles of like, oh, I have like I don't know, the way he talks about like, oh, I have this Chanel, I have all of this stuff, but I also that's because I have like financial insecurity of being like younger and shit like that. Like I don't know, the way it's a vibe. Like the way he's writing about it makes it seem like the process of this is actually like being therapeutic to him, rather than, and like actually shedding the like tenseness, rather than before when he spoke about it, it seemed like it was a way to express the pain inside instead of using like songwriting as a tool to shed it, if that makes sense.
I don't know when I return back, so I gotta earn the cash to keep the same views that I'm used to. Things get more dangerous when you're more famous, so I bought windows you can't shoot through. Used to drink Tropicana, now it's Yuzu. Driving Cullinans, it used to be in a Suzu. You know that you blew the fuck up when you punched dude once, and now everybody trying to sue you.
Or you got a couple billion views on YouTube. Always got some weed on you, or they assume you do.
Wiz Khalifa has like the most, it's featured on like the most food video.
Sun come up, I get up with it. I'd be going even harder if I wasn't rich. Even at this point, pulling the double shift. Cause God don't give you weight you can't lift. I dreamed that my life was gonna be, and it was like this. Some real movie type shit. Fuck it, I'm about to write a script. Give everybody on the set their own zip. And maybe a bone to rip. Lot of girls at the door, we let them all in. When they test the turkey bag, I get all 10s. That's an undefeated season, nigga, all wins.
Someone keeps calling, keeps me from home.
I'll be a bit harsh. I think like 7 Up, like it's a good to great track. It might be great to me. I don't know.
Someone keeps calling.
This is a very nice project.
I go through this often. I'm back on my own.
Won't go back, I'm this close. Memories fade away, they come and go. Won't go back, I'm this close.
Oh, it's fun.
Memories fade away, they come and go.
Again, another beautiful fucking beat, bro.
Don't wanna buy, I wanna build. Was on the ground, now in the hills. First time around, she getting chills. Every verse like I'm paying the
It's really
bill.
capturing like the,
how many real? Probably
I don't know, vibe.
Probably go
The nostalgia, but like, it doesn't, I don't know, they're doing it properly.
I'm about to go stay where you've never been. I'm smoking to stay in my element. Work hard, the bag is definite. These niggas talk, but they irrelevant. They don't even know what this level is. Got secret sauce, ain't telling it. Got kush to smoke, we melon it. This like a stone department. She took her panties off soon as the car got started. Let's go. 200K, you can name drop it. Wouldn't be me if I ain't pop it. Know that she mind if my chain is on her. She wanna know when the plane departed.
You know I stay on the grind, I'm up
Every day.
Yeah, they know my money is time, so I
Must get paid.
Yeah, only one thing on my mind, don't care
What they say.
what they say.
We roll it up.
Rolling it up.
Anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
We roll it up. Roll it up. Anyway. We roll it up. Roll it up. Anyway. We roll it up. Roll it up. Anyway. We roll it up. Roll it up. Anyway.
It's just so chill. It's like joyous music.
I just constructed a podium. I'm about to stand.
It just makes you feel better.
I don't play sports, but it touchdown. I got receivers picking up at the gate. Jet with 170 pounds. I got a
Some of the best verses I've heard from MGK in a while. I
Burning
like
the
them.
sage, riding this wave, know where I came from, minimum wage, I can't go back, can't leave it to chance, riding a bus with a lottery ticket and quarters of scratch, this to get high department, I'm not a human, I'm Martian, I don't need oxygen, I just see smoke. Give me the arson, a second to Birkin. My girl told me that's a version of what heaven on earth is. Don't put my feet on the surface, I'm on another level, floating on purpose. Take the ride, burning this rocket fuel is getting me higher. Saint Laurent up in the rocket ship, but don't get flyer. Take the ride, burning this rocket fuel is getting me higher. 24/7, I never get tired. Gotta keep dropping, I'll never retire. You know I stay on the grind, I'm up
Every day.
I like it a
They know
lot.
my money is time, so I
Must get paid.
yeah, only one thing on my mind, don't care
What they say.
what they say.
We roll it up.
Rolling it up,
Anyway.
yeah,
We
yeah.
roll it up. Roll it up. Anyway. We roll it up. Roll it up. Anyway. We roll it up. Roll it up. Anyway. We roll it up. Roll it up. Anyway.
I would, you know, it's a great track. I need to be a little bitch, but also, I'm gonna like. I'm afraid this is a bit parasocial, but it just feels like an interesting. I don't know. It just for whatever reason the track made me think of it, but it must be really weird to be MGK because my understanding is like growing up, he was bullied for his looks and stuff like that. But when I'm looking at it as like a person from the outside, a fan of some of his music and all that, I genuinely believe when I look at all of the hate that he gets, it has a lot to do with the way he looks, and not in the way that he's like unattractive or anything like that. The way that like he is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy that clearly looks Scandinavian, and he's super fucking tall, all that sort of stuff. And I feel like there's things I learned about MGK that blew me away because I feel like I know, like, even though I know he's not a culture vulture whatsoever with like how he got into the scene with like getting the deal with Interscope and having, I'm pretty sure, like DMX and Waka Flocka like free on like doing free features on his first album, stuff like that, which that's not going to happen unless you have motion, like actual proper like legitimate motion. But then like hearing like his stuff where it's like he grew up in Kenya for a bit and he like did the Apollo Theater, which is like a massive thing. Like that, learning about that was like, what the fuck? It sounds like you're writing a fanfic for how like the best arguments you could possibly think of if you just had to write a bit, like make something up to be against the culture vulture narrative. Is like if you go to the Apollo Theater and win it, like what the fuck? But all of that, it must be, anyway, tying this all back, it must be weird being MGK because I don't know, from some interviews that I've watched and stuff like that, it doesn't seem like he has a shit ton of confidence. Like I feel like when it comes to his looks, it feels like he has probably some sort of insecurity, which makes sense. I think he was bullied and stuff like that. But I think the fact that like he's pretty blonde hair, blue eyes, tall white guy is most of the reason that people look at him sideways and treat him so poorly. Because there's not really anything he's like done, said, anything like that. Like if you sit like most people, if I sit them down the Eminem beef of like what actually happened, they're like, oh shit, my bad. Like that, like, and genuinely do that too. And I think, I don't know, it's just weird. It must be a really weird experience to see that from like your own perspective. Like if I put myself in MGK's shoes, that would be so strange, because right now I'm nowhere near as attractive as MGK, I don't think. But if I was put in a position and the root cause of the vitriol I get was my looks, but in a like retroactive, like tall poppy syndrome, tearing you down sort of way, I would not be able to handle that. Like that feels, I wouldn't know how to grapple with that. And especially with the upbringing that he has, which I think I saw with like Billboard, that he like turned down a Sinners acting role deal because he didn't want to say the N-word. He got through like the Apollo Theater, and then when it comes to like rock stuff, he like toured with fucking Korn and festivals, and Warped Tour and all that shit before he even had like a studio album. All this sort of shit is just like, you have so much like breadth of real tangible evidence that like you're not fake, but everyone views you that way because of a twisted version of a positive thing, which is you're attractive. Like, and that sounds like bullshit, but like genuinely I know this because I also had that feeling. Like I knew MGK wasn't opposed to when it came to like rock or anything like that, but I'm still shocked when I find out stuff like he grew up in Kenya for a bit and the Apollo Theater thing. It's like, I was, what the fuck? Like that doesn't match my perception of him, and that's only stems from like how he looks, which sounds mean, but it stems from a positive, which is that he's pretty and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, it's really strange, and that would be a really fucking weird thing to like deal with. Also, sorry for going on that ramble. I know it's parasocial. I know it's probably pretty weird, but it was just a thought that came into my head. It's like, it must be weird being MGK. Yeah.
Yeah, money don't make me happy.
Alright.
It supplies my habits. I lost all my feelings. I don't care what happens. I don't need cell phone service. If you're not with me, then you're not with me. I'm in Aspen, we got Houston, we got Whitney, we got chimney smoking daily, living circus life, we Barnum Bailey, we don't vaccinate. My lions, tigers, all got rabies.
Smoking it, no saving. Whole crib like we on vacation. They don't know the location.
This has such a pounding beat.
Came with 200, I'll smoke it today. She know my life, but she hope that I stay. Speaker mind, cause she know that it's safe. If you get high, then I hope you relate.
This is a fucking nice project, dude. This is a good mixtape.
I take flight so I can burn a bridge. I got skeletons inside the closets in my crib. I got wounds inside my heart and mind that time can't fix. If you're not with me, then you're not with me. If you're not with me, then it's that simple.
I like this production.
If you're not with me, then you're not with me.
Basically,
if you're not with me, then it's
quite solid.
Damn.
Pounds in the trunk, speakers in the doors, kicking. Pounds in the trunk, speakers in the doors.
This is very that era. That's what.
Can't do it by myself, but if I got to, I will. Sometimes they don't believe in you. I
love how that beat reverberates. Like, there's a punchiness to these beats. That's some, like, as I said, I feel like they lack on his projects, and I love it. Like, I'm really appreciating it.
You know in time you'll heal, and then you reveal a new version of self. Weight off your shoulders, the burden is left. Putting some cushion to paper, spending some time out in nature. Damn near figured out the matrix. Put in time, remember maintenance. I remember days when we had to spend what we saved. Now look at the path that we paved. If you ain't with me, you in the way.
If you're not with me, then you're not with me.
Come on, man.
If you're not with me, then it's that simple.
I'll give it a 7. Like, I think it's pretty good.
Then you're not with me.
Might go with 6 on a list or something like that, but like,
with me, then it's that simple.
if I'm being completely real, solid, like quite a good fucking project, and relative to the current scene, like a really fucking good project because, yeah, it's been a bit weak and it's so great. I'm quite excited for MGK's new rap album. Yeah, this is sick. This is just sick. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support further, watching this is supporting up. If you want to go to Patreon, if you want me to react to some MGK sort of stuff, or some Wiz Khalifa stuff, it's all over there. $5 starting out. I've uploaded maybe like 400 and 500 reactions over on there that you can't see on YouTube. I will eventually upload them, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I absolutely love you. Being in this position is crazy, and I appreciate it every single day. So yeah, thank you so much. I absolutely love you. Peace.